Hey guys, welcome back, and in this video I'm going to be showing you how to weld a diff. So use the diff. Obviously the back covers off. You can see there's only a few bolts holding it on, and then you can just pop the casing off. So I'm not going to show you that because it's self-explanatory. Obviously when you open it up, then it's, I don't know if you can see, it's full of oil. So I'm going to set the camera down, empty that, and then we're going to leave this drain then overnight. That's what I've got. Just use anything to empty this oil in. So I'm going to use this old SR block, which came out of my S15. And hopefully we angle that correctly. And that should just drain for us now. So what you want to do is leave that drain completely until it's pretty much, like that. It's just a little bit tacky to the touch. There's various ways you can do brake cleaner. Some people set them on fire. There's various ways. I think I'm going to do the brake cleaner route myself. I'm going to leave this drain completely. When it stops a bit, I'll upend it because most of the oil is on the bottom edge of it. And then I'll come back tomorrow, clean up the rest of it, and then I can show you where to weld and the different ways that you can weld these up. Hey guys, so it's the next day now. We're going to spray this with a bit of brake cleaner, get any oil residue off. Pull the camera down now and do a bit of spraying. Repeating this now until we're good. Nope. Right. Get that out of the way. Try and balance that up. Okay guys, now with all the oil out of the diff, we can see a bit better. There's 4 cogs here. They're known as the planet gears. So for us to be able to drift with this diff, we need to lock all of these up. So there's various ways of doing it. Some people just weld the corners where all the gears meet. What I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be welding those first, and then I'm going to be cutting a bit of steel plate, a rectangle, dropping it in there, and then I'm going to weld all the way around there, and then I'm going to repeat that on the other side, because the diffs have this open section either end. So I'm going to start by measuring this, cutting my bit of steel to length, and then we can start welding it up. I've just measured the inside of there, and it's 50 mil. So this is a bit of steel I've got. It's 7.5, 8 mil thick, and it's, what is it? 24, 25 mil wide, and that's perfect to go in there. So if you've got a bit of a steel, call it 24 mil by 50 mil, cut 2 of those and that'll be perfect plates to fit into this E46 diff. So I'm going to go ahead and cut 2 of these off at 50 mil, clean it up, and then we can get the welder ready and start welding. One at 50 mil. That's our tool sorted. So I'm going to swap this to the cleaning disc, clean these up, test fit them, and we'll be able to start welding. Okay guys, here they are, cleaned up. Not the best, but good enough. As you can see, it's pretty snug fit. It is riding on the edge of there because I think there's a little, yeah, it's just on the edge of them, which are the ends of these. So, but that's fine as long as it sits in there like that. That's enough to tack all the way around it. So I'm going to get the welder ready, and the first thing I'm going to do is tack right in the corners here before I put my plate in. Okay guys, I've turned the welder up quite a bit, so we'll see how this goes. That's how it goes, on fire. I'm going to leave that burn out a minute. But by the look of that, it's definitely hot enough. There's clearly some oil or something left in the bottom of this. Let's try again. still on fire. I think it's a touch too hot. Turn the welder down a bit and try again because it's blowing holes through it. Let's try the other side. Doesn't help, you can't see. Right, that seems better. It doesn't burn through. Let's try again. Right. These aren't turning independently anymore. I still want to do a few more. To a link now. Just going to overkill it just to make sure that it doesn't blow up. My first clutch kick. Is add my plate and just try and fill everything in between where I can. Yeah, it's quite hard because I'm, as you can see, I'm not an experienced welder, but here you've got to, there's bits that are close so you can fill them quite easy, and then you've got obviously the gaps between the teeth, and then you've got to try and infill them and pull the weld and bring it up, so it's a bit of a task. As you can see, you've got to hold it there quite a bit to obviously use the wire as infill material. So there's a fair cavern at the back there. So I'm going to try and pull until we roughly level with our plate, and then I'm going to try and run that bead across the back of it there. Right, as you can see, it's filled the back there, which was the plan. It's just an L shape now. The front edge, which is Shouldn't be too bad to get to now because it's higher than where I was trying to get to last time. On that side to tie in the corner should be okay. Just going to move angle. And try again. Just going to fill either side up, I think. That's a bit worse. The lead was getting caught a bit and the angle isn't the best because you're getting caught in each of the teeth on the way. I'm happy with that. I don't think it will go anywhere, but we'll all find out when the E46 is back together and see if it holds a day. So I'm going to spin this around now. Same process to the other side. Weld is a bit it's not ideal. I've gone a bit too much on that weld and it's not going in. Take the side of that away now. Oh, look at that groove there. Right, same again now. Fill this up. See if we can do it a bit neater on the other side. Okay guys, that's it. Take the camera off, get a closer look. Like I said, by no means I'm not professional, but I'm happy enough with that. They're all fused together, both sides, and we got the plate in there as well. So, what do you want to be doing now? Leave it cool, spray it again with brake cleaner, and then either OEM gasket here or any type of oil and heat resistant gasket like RTV or anything like that. Torque your diff bolts back to spec, your cover plate. What I do, I put oil in it now because it's just easier, and then you can put the exact amount, put the plate on, job done. Right guys, see it spins freely now, and I don't know if you can see that these two, they're both spinning the same direction, hence these are locked. Perfect. That's that. My first diff I've ever welded. Not too bad, I'd say. Could have been neater welds, but you're not going to see them. And as long as it holds, then you're having fun on the track. Thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, and I'll catch you on the next one.